Yeah, guys, take this from me for free. Take this from me for free. See, the greatest advice you will give to yourself in this life that will benefit you is the advice that you give to yourself. Not the one you take from anybody. Not the one you take from your father, your mother, or from anybody that is, that you respect. The advice that will work for you best in this your life is the one that you give to yourself. That's why you hear people say, when I have asked myself by myself. The advice that will work for you most in your life is when you get fed up of a particular situation and you start to ask yourself question. When you get tired of that situation, if you are stuck in a job, you are stuck in a career, or maybe you are not progressing the way you want, the greatest advice I will work for you, take it from me for free. Take it from me for free. Is the advice you give to yourself. When you become tired of that situation and you realize that situation is in your hands to change, you start advising yourself, maybe against laziness, against not thinking out of the box, you start advising yourself. Tell yourself, think, man, think, woman, think. That is the time you will start to see a change. Not the one you listen from motivational speaker, or the one you listen from your pastor, or the one you advise yourself by yourself. If you have a project, or you want to travel, you want to do something, you want to take up a new career, when you really get fed up and say, no, look, let me find a way, you start beginning to make a research by yourself. Because the problem with people that we are too lazy. We like people to do things for us. The one you sit down, everybody is busy in life. The one you sit down by yourself and say, no, my situation will change. How do I make it to change? What do I begin to do to make this situation to change? That is when we actually start seeing progress. So take it from me for free today. The greatest advice you can give to yourself in your life is the advice you give to yourself by yourself. And you listen to yourself. Peace, bless up.